You don't just want money, you need it. You're staring at your account, wondering how it's all going to work out, and honestly, you're scared. You've done the mindset work, you've said the affirmations, you've tried to stay positive. But underneath it all, your gut's tight, your chest is heavy, and the truth you don't want to say out loud is this: you're desperate. And it's not just the bills, it's the way your peace is hanging by a thread. It's how every money manifestation technique just feels like more pressure now. And you're starting to wonder, am I doing something wrong? Or does this just not work when you actually need it the most? Here's the thing nobody tells you. The tighter you hold on, the further money runs. Desperation blocks flow. But there's a shift in perception, one I'll walk you through in this video, that flips the whole thing on its head. It's not about acting as if or pretending you're rich. It's about detachment. And before you think that sounds passive or unrealistic, I'll show you exactly how detaching brought me unexpected money when I was broke, anxious, and nearly gave up. So stay with me. What you're about to hear could be the turning point you need. When you're desperate for money, you're not just asking for help. You're begging the universe like it's a stingy landlord. Every thought is laced with fear. Every moment becomes a silent negotiation. Please, just let the invoice be paid. Please, just let this product launch or business venture work. Please, just let me make it through this month. But here's what I learned the hard way. Money doesn't respond to begging. It responds to certainty, to inner calm. And the reason for that is because of a fundamental misunderstanding of what money is. And listen, if you want to go deeper into this understanding, I've got a free 10-minute video called the Effortless Money Manifesting Masterclass. It's short, it's honest, and it could change how you think about money forever. There's a link at the top of the description and a QR code on screen you can scan instead if you want. They both will take you to the same place. Now, back to that misunderstanding, and I only really got this after something strange happened. Years ago, I was in that place, scraping by, watching money drain faster than it came in. I'd launched something I thought would do well, and it flopped. I was frustrated, fed up, and on the edge of spiraling. So I stopped. Not out of spiritual wisdom, I stopped out of emotional exhaustion. I remember thinking, I don't know what to do next. So I won't do anything. I closed my laptop, made a cup of coffee, and just sat in the quiet. No fixing, no planning, no strategy. What I did, quite inadvertently at that time, was hand back trust. The entity I call I couldn't figure it out. But little I, for all its intelligence, is like a single grain of sand trying to comprehend the vastness of all the beaches on all the shorelines of the entire world. And that night, I got an email. A guy I'd never heard of asking if he could hire me for coaching. No promo, no push. He'd seen one of my videos and liked the way I explained things. After one short Zoom call, he paid in full up front for some private sessions. No haggling, no feeling like I was pulling teeth. His payment didn't fix everything overnight, but it shifted something much more important. My relationship with control. I realized my panic had never been productive. It just kept me from seeing the options already around me. So, what was the misunderstanding around money? Well, think. What did that guy hire me for? Sure, he had an agenda and some specific results he wanted. But he liked the way I explained things. He exchanged some tokens, let's call them exchange tokens, because that's all money is, for some of my time and my ability to explain stuff. I didn't need to attract money. I needed to put out value, and I'd already done that, even though I didn't know it. Once I detached from trying to figure out how on earth I could attract money, the little grain of sand relaxed, and a wave on the shore rearranged the other grains of sand into a new pattern, all by itself. Let me say this clearly. Detachment isn't giving up. It's giving space. It's letting go of the timeline, the method, the obsession, the how. It's saying, I'd love this money to come, but I won't let my peace depend on it. And I know that sounds impossible when you're in survival mode, but here's the twist. It's the only thing that actually works, because when you let go of chasing, you stop radiating fear and you start radiating clarity. You trust that an answer will show itself. That's the bit we're not, generally speaking, good at. You stop saying, where is it? And you start becoming the kind of person who isn't waiting. Just get on with your life. Get on with your day. In fact, no. Get on with your next hour. You can do an hour. Then get on with the hour after that. 1 hour at a time without obsessing over how or if or when your money will show up. 1 hour at a time. Got that? By the way, if you're starting to feel a shift just from hearing this, you'll love the free Effortless Money Manifesting Masterclass. It's just 10 minutes, no fluff, and it shows you why the effort isn't the solution. Trust is. Click the link in the description or scan the QR code that's on the screen. Now, let's talk practical. Here's why I'm telling you to go an hour at a time. At first, you might think you've already let go, but you're still checking, still refreshing the sales dashboard, still peeking at your inbox every 5 minutes like it's a slot machine. That's not detachment. That's anxiety dressed as productivity. Detachment looks like this: making your offer and then going for a walk, setting the intention and then tidying the kitchen without obsessing, trusting that the solution may come from a place you can't imagine yet. It's still taking action where and when it's needed. You're still going to attend the meeting you promised to be at, and you're still going to walk the dog and get the groceries too. It's a matter of putting one foot in front of the other, and you may have to do that in a thick fog. But keep taking those steps, because honestly, when you're in a swirl of thought, you can't hear the very ideas that could move the needle. But when you drop into stillness, you remember you're not broken, and the universe, which is really the greater wise intelligence within you, always finds a way. But you won't hear it if you're noisy inside. And that noise, it's not the universe. It's just your own mind trying to protect you. But it's using outdated maps. It doesn't know you're safe now. You have to show it. And here's one last thing that changed it for me. I stopped asking, how can I get money fast? And started asking, what part of me is convinced I'm not safe without it? That's the real block. Not money, not effort. Fear. When you meet that fear with presence, not panic, it loosens. And when it loosens, you think clearer, you act smarter, you become magnetic. So if this message is hitting home for you and you're ready to try a different way, watch the free masterclass. Seriously, it could save you years of struggle. The link is in the description below this video, and there's a QR code on the screen now that you can scan. Let's stop chasing. Let's stop begging. Let's stop confusing panic for power. Detach. Breathe. Trust. That's how the money comes. And when it does, you'll know it came because of who you became, not what you pushed. I hope you found this video helpful. Do let me know in the comments, and also post any questions you have about effortless money manifesting there too. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you very soon in another video.